All right, what are we doing? D class. Yes, you're speaking my language. I'm gonna go to my garage though. Are you using rentals or what are you doing?
I'm in my garage too.
Okay.
Not in the Honda though.
Oh, you're not driving the Honda, your CRX. That's your go-to. Eagle Talon. Okay. Where are we?
It's
Pacific
the first car I
Shipyard.
bought in career mode. Not this one specifically, just the model.
So how many times have you played through career?
All the way through just once.
Hmm.
I've started stuff on the cheat profiles, but my main profile I just finished once.
I need to get to practice on this track. Back to driving. Is that Talon? That's rear-wheel drive, isn't it?
All-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive. Oh, okay. I might have to try that car. I gotta make sure I don't run into these semis like I did last time. That was awful.
I haven't done that in years, but I came surprisingly close last night.
Well, I was too close. I clocked one. It stopped me dead in my tracks. You can also run into chain link fence. I figured that out. Pretty much everything you can run into, I've found a way to run into it.
There's that Space Needle again.
So, as I understand it, like your lobby is active. So even though we're in a race, people can still search and find it, and they'll join it and basically be in queue until the next race. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I noticed it pop up last night that so and so had joined your lobby, and I was like, oh, cool. I didn't even know that was a feature. So, learning all kinds of new stuff. I cannot take that corner that fast. All right, 9.9. So in other words, 10 seconds. So I'm going to have to remember that. So I'll see each time if we do this, I'll get a little bit closer to you as I get better at the track. Let's see. You want to do the same thing again, or?
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm whatever you want to do is fine with me. You're driving. Dealer's choice is what I would say. I'm down for whatever. definitely got better acceleration with that all-wheel drive, that's for sure. I didn't even see what my official time was in the last race. I should have. So I can kind of, because it doesn't show me my best lap up there, which I wish it did. Brake too soon there. All right, this sweeping right-hander, you cannot take wide open. I've learned that. Oh, actually, no, that one you can. I'm mistaken that one with a different left-hander, or right-hander rather. There's a right-hander up here somewhere that gives you the impression you can take it wide open, and you absolutely cannot. I think it's this one coming up. Yeah, it's this one. I've hit the wall every single race right there. This race is no exception. Oh man, no mercy. Like that curb is brutal. I don't know where the pixel is that you don't hit the curb versus you hit the corner clean, but I missed it. Let's see if it was like 20 points for first, and like 18 or 16 points for second, something like that. Yeah, 16, because I got 32 total after 2 races. you spinning the tires at all in that thing? Because it doesn't show it.
I'm not.
Is that the way you're launching the car, or it just doesn't spin the tires at all?
There's not enough power to spin them.
Because this Celica just roasts the tires off the line.
That's front wheel drive in a nutshell.
Yeah.
At least Scotty Kilmer likes your car more than mine.
I'm pretty sure I've maxed out this to keep it as a D class. If I recall. I might be wrong about that.
What's
Hey, man.
up?
Hey, I think I fixed it to where you can set the party chat shit.
Oh, sweet. Hey,
Channel
I appreciate that. Yeah. I just dropped it in chat because I was afraid that, well, not afraid, but I was like, well, no one will know what we're doing in here, but I figured someone would come along. Thanks for that so much.
Yeah, of course. Didn't realize that it wasn't enabled. So actually, I appreciate you letting us know.
Yeah, we're just getting started in here. Nathaniel's just making me wonder if this was a good idea or not. He's making me look bad. But anyways, that's a different issue, right?
Right.
My name's Tim, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Tim. I'm Daniel.
Daniel, nice to meet you, Daniel.
You guys both play a lot of racing games?
I love racing games, man.
Yes.
I prefer like the simulation side than somewhat more than the arcade. But yeah, racing games. Yeah.
Well, hell, man, if either one of you guys are interested in being a community host and trying to promote the racing side a little bit more, that's something that we're looking for.
That might be up your alley, Nathaniel. He's like an expert at this game. He's been like yesterday. He was just teaching me everything about this game because I don't have the experience with it. I didn't play this game ever until about 2 months ago, but he's been playing it since it launched back in the day. So I don't know if you're interested in that or not, Nathaniel, but it might be a good fit for you. So you have so much knowledge about it.
Yeah, there's no crazy expectations or whatever, but you can like post it gives you permission to like post in the events.
Oh, that would be
Kitty
good.
took care of
Yeah.
your event before. Obviously, it changes your color status to the purple, which may or may not change rather soon, but
Where's I'm updating the title of our chat now. Nice.
oh yeah, I see it.
Very cool. Daniel, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm really bad with names. I'm gonna do my best to.
Same here, man.
Well, and everybody has a username, so it's not intuitive. And I get it. I'm not against usernames. I mean, it's how the internet works, right? Everybody has them.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, us admins over here in the server, we just we
So-
just decided to go on a first name basis.
I don't blame you, man. So Daniel, let me ask you this, and it's just a general question. I mean, because I got on Insignia's Discord when I first got online, because
Of course,
that was the default place to go, right? But did you guys branch off from that? Was there any like was there any
Yeah,
specific reasoning
so-
there? Or?
Yeah, basically because I mean, you compare our two servers, they're not very, like the server's very basic. They promote basically Halo 2. That's like everything that's on there. And then they have one little section for online game discussions.
Mm-hmm.
And there's several of us, myself, Trevor, Swagger, if you're familiar with him, and Droid, that I've tried to get them to do like changes over time. And they're like, nah, dude, we're not interested in doing that.
I
So
see.
we decided to create something that we think is better, and it's been going extremely well. I mean, game nights have been on fire. It's been pretty crazy. Games that haven't seen any love are seeing like maxed out lobbies. Like it's been pretty good, and
Yeah,
everybody seems to be loving it so far.
my time on the Discord over there hasn't been bad, but there's no lying that it's first person shooter heavy, and there's nothing wrong with that,
Yep.
right? I'm not I love first person shooters, but I love racing too, right? And it was just like that's why Nathaniel found me in the lobby over there. I was like, well, I'm just gonna jump in a voice chat and sit here by myself, and eventually another racing
And
fan
that's
will
how it
come
is
along,
over
you know?
there.
Yeah. So
And that's the sad part, and that's why we created these categories. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with. I mean, there was a lot of inspiration from the PlayStation 2 online server,
yeah,
official server.
I'm aware of that one. Yeah.
So a lot of inspiration came from that, and it's very successful over there. And people just love like being able to talk about their specific games and the specific genres, and I don't know. That's what we were shooting for. It's something that I wanted to do and had a vision of before I even knew about the PlayStation 2 side.
I got you.
And then I saw that and I was like, hell yeah, dude. This is much better.
Yeah, and you know, I've actually jumped into some of the oh, I missed that corner. Some of the Halo events and stuff, and um I get my butt kicked, man. And it's okay. It is what it is, right? Like my
It's all about having fun, dude.
yeah, it is. And my problem is I just don't practice enough. So it's no one's fault but my own. However, um you know, if I suck in a racing game like this one and I'm not doing too good, I'm still driving. But the problem with first person shooters is when you suck, you spend a lot of time dead. And it can get
Oh yeah.
frustrating fast. So I tend to gravitate back to racing because I know no matter how bad I am, I'm still driving and I can still enjoy
Mm-hmm.
that. So, but you know, it's on me. Like I've got to spend more time with a lot of these games and just get good enough that like you said, you actually enjoy it. You know, so Forza didn't take me long to
Uh,
pick it up because I'm so used to driving games, and first-person shooters are hard for me. If you put me in front of a computer and give me a mouse and a keyboard, I'm good. But with a controller, I find it very challenging to aim in first-person shooters.
I feel that, dude. I totally get that. There's even myself and a lot of us other admins and moderators right now, like we're playing a shit ton of games that we've never played before on the original Xbox. And we're getting our asses fucking kicked, but it's just a blast when you're
Yeah,
in there
yeah,
with
yeah.
like 10, 15, 20 people, whether you're dying every 2
So
seconds or not.
I saw that Conkers. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's the first time I've seen a bunch of people playing that game. What's that
Hell
all
yeah,
about?
dude.
Like,
And see, that's kind of like the goal of this server, right? Like, there's a lot more games out there. A lot of them have been like in the shadows because, I mean, obviously the Xbox game is Halo 2, and then you have Call of Duty, Rainbow
right,
Six.
right.
Like, those are all the big bad wolves. But then all these other games that are crazy fun, like, just get overshadowed and forgotten
Yeah,
because we're trying to shine that spotlight.
I'll have to pick a look at Conkers. I didn't even like that's the first time I even knew it was online multiplayer. To be honest with you, I mean I know there's the list is there and it tells you what games are supported, but I never saw a lot of people playing that game. So like you said, hopefully you.
Right, but even if you go on Insignia Live, if you don't understand the icons, like yeah, they have like 200 games supported, but some of those are just leaderboards. Some of those are
Right.
just like, oh, if you're looking at your friends list, they're playing, Fable or whatever. There's no multiplayer. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was like one of the other big takeaways with this server was like everything that we have listed is online multiplayer.
Okay. I
So even
got
if
you.
you
I
just
got you.
like scroll down our list, I mean, obviously we're continuously adding based off of requests and interest. Uh, but I mean, it's constantly growing, and it's all about having a good time.
Good deal, man. Well, I appreciate what you guys are doing. That's for sure.
Well, thanks, man. It's been a hell of a time, and
How long you guys been chewing away at this?
honestly, the server's only like 3.5 weeks old.
Oh, really? I thought you were gonna
Yeah,
say like
dude.
3.5 years or something, like 3.5 weeks.
Nah,
Damn, you
dude.
guys.
Hopefully, after 3.5 years, we have more like that 10,000 plus members. I don't know, but
I mean, you guys have done a lot in a very short amount of time. I would have not have guessed it's that young as
yeah,
active as it
dude.
is. That's good. That's awesome, man. Happy to be here. I'm
Even
glad
my
I
server's
I
not that
tripped over it.
young.
What's that, Nathaniel?
Even my server's not that young. I made it in May.
Oh
Well,
yeah, because
hopefully,
you have your own like racing server too, right?
Yeah, it's basically a tuning database that hopefully will grow to the point that we can make lobbies there.
Well, we're happy to be
Hoping,
your home, at least for now.
I mean, if
I'm hoping
nothing
it'll grow to
else,
the point where I'm not the only person putting tunes in the
I was
database.
getting ready to say, if nothing else, I think your site is a repository for, resource, like you said, setups and such. I went on there and kind of looked around a little bit last night after I got off, and I was like, wow, you got a lot of data on there, like way beyond what I've done inside this game so far. So it's pretty sweet what you've done for Forza anyway.
Is
I
that
can never
like your
get my
main game,
manual.
Nathaniel? Do you have
Yes,
two other racing games?
Forza Motorsport 2.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
every question I had, like, why does the game do this, or I don't understand that. Like, he's like, oh yeah, let me tell you how that works. You know, it was like he knew immediately. Well, like you said,
Good stuff.
Daniel,
Good
like
stuff.
I got Insignia enabled about 3 months ago, and so what I did was and the games are so cheap. You know, people talk about modding the Xbox, but I'm like, dude, these games are $2 or $3 a pop, complete in box.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I went and scooped up like 5 games, and of course I got the FPS as you mentioned earlier, just because, and they're all great. Like I played Call of Duty campaign, amazing. I played uh, Rainbow Six campaign, amazing. And then I jumped in Forza and I was like, this game is amazing. And I would never have even bought any of these games if I wasn't just trying to get the online experience, up and going. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So yeah, I'm
So
looking
yeah,
forward
dude.
to getting some more and trying some other games I've never played before, which is pretty much all of them. So
Yeah, if you're looking for like shooters that don't take a whole lot of like crazy skill or time, I mean that Conquer is definitely a good one to grab if you don't already have it. And then Spy versus Spy is just a blast. I'm not sure if
Spy
you're
versus
familiar with
Spy.
like Spy versus Spy from like MTV back in the day.
It sounds
That game is
familiar,
just
but
wacky.
I need to look at it actually and see.
But Nathaniel, are you interested in being a community host and being able to post events and stuff for Forza over here?
I am.
Rock
All
on,
right,
man.
all right.
Keymaster and a gatekeeper have found each other.
Hell yeah, dude. The racing side definitely needs some love, and us admins and moderators have been talking about because we try to promote as much as we can all these games. We want to start focusing on some racing. We want to start focusing on some fighters and RPGs.
I also learned like because I've been messing with the PS2, getting it online, and it just reminds you how awesome the Xbox Live service is because the way I understand it is the PS2 online feature, like there's not a single login that just all the games pivot off of. It's like every game's independent of one another, and you log in, you set it up independently, and it's a big pain in the butt. But I was like, oh man, so it was not a good experience for me. And then I went back to the Xbox, and I was like, I don't have to do any of that. Like it doesn't matter what game I grab, my Insignia account applies to that, and it's like plug and play. I mean, Insignia didn't invent that. Obviously, it came from Xbox Live when it was first created, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a testament to how far ahead of itself it was when it came out, right? Xbox Live, like all the things we take for granted today, it's almost like they slam dunked it right out of the gate, you know?
Hell yeah, they really did. It was a blast when it first came out and blew everybody's mind, especially on like the Halo 2 side. Like they had it fleshed out more. And that's actually how Xbox Live, like for the 360, expanded based off of a lot of how Halo 2, because Halo 2 had like its own, like almost Xbox Live built into it with extra
Hmm.
stuff, like the whole clan clan options and friends list built in, and it was a good time.
All right, Nathaniel, take it easy on me, brother.
I thought using the Eagle Talon was taking it easy.
Well, actually, I think after this race, I'm gonna go scoop up the Eagle Talon. I don't think I own that car, but I'm gonna change that.
All right, boys, I'm gonna pop out of here. But Nathaniel, you have community host now, so you can actually create events in the server, so you don't have to rely on anybody else. And if you do any like weeklies or whatever, obviously you'll be able to edit your own posts. So look forward to seeing what we got going on the racing side.
Okay. If you have Forza, I posted my server in the chat.
I do have it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have some more. Oh crap! Just hit the wall. We're definitely gonna have some more events coming up because I need to practice. If for no other reason, I'm gonna be on here to practice. But yeah, it was nice meeting
All
you,
right,
Daniel,
sounds
man.
good, guys. Definitely. And what was your name one more time?
Tim.
Tim. All right. You boys have a good night.
All right, take it easy, man.
You too. Took the hairpin a little too tight. I hit the wall.
I'm trying to avoid using the handbrake and the hairpins because you said you weren't doing that. But it's for me. I find these cars are relatively they're on the tight side. Like they don't like to rotate, and I find myself using the handbrake to get the car to rotate. And I think I need to stop doing it and really use the brake pedal to make it rotate, aka slow down more. I really like this track. I'm not very good at it, but I really like this track.
It's like a Japanese Monaco.
I keep clipping that wall right there. Well, no one else has joined us yet so far.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, you know, you got to start somewhere, right? Like this is round one, if you will. So yeah, definitely the car out of a regular braking scenario accelerates right away. If you go through those hairpins and you use the handbrake, there's this moment in time where you release the handbrake, but the car doesn't accelerate. I can't explain it, but I don't think a real car would behave that way. But anyway, in the game, it doesn't work.
It's like the tires need a second to bite again.
Well, but it's almost like you're waiting on the game to acknowledge a throttle input. So I don't think it has anything to do with the car. I think it's a deficiency in the game engine. I mean, yes, I just blame the game. That's what I said. But I've played plenty of racing games, and even Wreckfest does this, where you press the accelerator and there's this couple second and a half where the car's not doing anything. I was like, it's not even trying to accelerate. I was like, yeah, this is not a car problem. It's not a player problem. This is an engine problem. And I don't mean car engine. I mean game engine. walls are not forgiving. All I know is I'm getting a little bit better. I'm not making too big of mistakes. I need to write down my lap time since it doesn't tell me what my... Does this game have somewhere in the settings where you can see your record? I'm assuming there is actually. You can see your car, track, and best lap. Is that in there?
Yeah, and the leaderboards.
Okay, okay. All right, give me just a second, man. I'm gonna take bio break. All right, after this race, do you want to jump to C class?
Okay,
Because
let me go pick another track.
well, no, for now, yeah, whatever you want to do this race is fine. I love the Celica, but I think C class is a sweet spot for me.
Well, I went in the general chat and posted that my event is active, and it got 2 reactions. I'm assuming one of those was Stone.
I'm assuming some of those guys are gonna maybe jump over after they finish playing Conquer. Just
Plus,
roast
it'll spin a tiny bit if I time the revs just right.
it, roast the front tires every time. Yeah, there's no way that Celica can run with that Talon, man. I mean, the driver's not helping, by the way, but I think this car on its best day is not gonna keep up with that Talon.
I think it's funny watching the pixelated shadows.
So I think in C class, I think that's that Mitsubishi like that's the car I want to jump in in the next race we do, because yeah, it's just got the right mixture of power versus control. $149.3. Oh, messed that up. Neo, what's going on, man? Yeah, this game is beautiful. And the best part is it plays even better than it looks. Very, very good looking game. I feel like Forza, I don't know why, like the Gran Turismo series just took off so big and this didn't. I mean, if comparing this to Gran Turismo 1, for example, it's a different visual footprint, but from a simulation perspective, I think they're both as good. I love Gran Turismo, don't get me wrong, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with this as far as like going toe to toe as a simulator. All right, so we jump into Class C.
Okay.
And I still haven't played Forza 2. I'm really excited for when I can do that. I think I'm going to borrow one of my nephew's 360s just so I can play it. I probably shouldn't play it because I'm just going to get hooked on it, like I got hooked on this one. How you been, Neo? What's new, man? I definitely want to pull the Lancia. Oh no, that's a party foul. I'm assuming the 5-second rule already expired.
No, I'll step into this thing.
Oh, you're going C3. You're just trying to make me feel like I got a fighting chance. That's all you're doing.
You just said Lancia earlier, and it made me want to drive this.
Well, I'm not having salad, Neo. I'm over here with a cup of coffee. And hopefully I don't spill that, so no drinking and driving, right? It's a pretty looking car, though. I'll give you that. I like the color.
And I really must not have given this thing much attention. I normally paint my stuff red. Or at least the favorites, anyway.
I think I'm just a sucker for all-wheel drive cars, because it's like caulk, right? When you're doing woodworking, like it makes you look better than you are. This car, all-wheel drive cars, make me appear to be a better driver. Yeah, I don't mind the Horizon games, but I'll take the Motorsport versions any day of the week. It's just a different purpose, right? This is strictly for simulation racing, where Horizon is more arcade based. Which nothing wrong with that. Just
Yeah.
just a different footprint.
This must be stock. The suspension's so soft on this thing.
I got you. It's so easy to overshoot that turn one. It just, I gotta go back to the fact that these cars seem to all, oh no. There's this point of oversteer. Once you get it, you can't get rid of it. Like, I have to be really careful not to overdrive the corner. I'm gonna print out a sheet of paper so I can keep track of like what my optimal lap times are at some of these places, because I have no idea what I'm shooting for versus my best lap. One of these days, Nathaniel, one of these days. You'll probably end up like crashing or something, and then I'll sneak in a win somehow.
I've won races that way against people even faster than me.
Let's see. A point to point, like that mountain point to point. What's the name of it?
Fujimi Kaido.
Yeah. We need to squeeze that in at some point.
I did downhill A last time. Let's try downhill B.
What's the difference?
Just a different part of the track.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm only, what, 32 points behind, so not an impossible mountain to climb, I think. I mean, it's not going to happen. but I'm losing like what 4 points per race. I fall behind every time I finish second. I'll tell you what, the best thing you've taught me so far about playing this game is to turn on traction control. Hands down. And mind you, oh, you know what? I actually have traction control turned on right now, which I shouldn't on this car. But the Class A or the Class S or Class R cars, it's like mandatory practically to have the traction control on.
Yeah.
I was
At
really
least having it on these cars is not as bad as having it off on the high-powered stuff.
right. It's not as impactful, but I think the next race I want to turn it off on this car and see, because I was so used to driving with it off.
Normally use the near chase cam, but for Jimmy Kaido, I have to go to the far chase camera just to see what I'm doing.
This is you got to stare at the map the whole time, kind of track. Oh, that's a wall. I don't know if I want to turn traction control off now. I might have changed my mind.
There was one layout of this track where I actually set the record in the Corvette C5R, even though other players were using P1s.
Really? Why do you think that is?
They just weren't trying hard enough. Eventually, someone did pass me, so I had to come back with my own P1.
Oh man, just about ate the wall there. All right, can you say flat out all the way to the finish line?
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't want to die. Where is everybody? Where are you? There's still quite a few people playing Conquer.
There are 3 people in party chat 3. There's no title for it.
I see Snowman down there. That's a cat we were with last night.
What they're doing.
Let me look and see. Let me pull up the online number of people online. Let me get nosy for a minute. Where am I? Network, where are you? No, it's just us, man. At least on Forza, anyway. Right now. There's 8 people playing Project Gotham, 30 playing Halo 2, 7 on Phantasy Star.
Yeah, even in the Insignia Discord group, Project Gotham has a lot of players on Saturdays.
That's gonna be the other thing. Now that you're the boss, I'm gonna start calling you the boss. Um, it's trying to figure out like what is the right time slot where we don't conflict with other events. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when I first suggested this event, I actually said Saturday or Sunday.
Because it looks like they got a lot of stuff going on tonight. Boy, oh boy, I tried to throw it away right there. I really prefer the short version of this track.
In Forza 2, there are 3 layouts of the track: the short one, the full one, and then an in between track.
Oh, on
Basically,
on this particular
it's
track, it
basically
says.
the Silverstone.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
And the middle track's basically the rest of the track that's not included in the short layout.
Finding the braking points on this track has been the biggest challenge for me because they don't have braking markers.
If they had braking markers accurate to the size they use in Formula 1, they'd probably be too low res to see them anyway.
Okay, there's a lot more speed to be had in that corner. I'm hanging tough so far. And those S's are just, you know, once you mess up one corner, you're toast for the remaining set. I ain't quite figured it out yet. I'm getting better, dude. I'm getting better. That's all I can tell you. And as I say that, oh, I should have kept my big mouth shut. Just cut some grass.
That's why people say celebrate after the game, not during it.
There you go. There you go. You're not wrong. I was trying to toot my own horn there.
Celebrating during the game is how you fumble the ball right before you get in the end zone.
Which is pretty much what I just did. There's a lot of speed to be had in that corner.
Oh, somebody just joined the lobby.
This lobby?
And just in time. Yeah, just in time too. The race is almost over.
Can we do this one again?
Yes.
Almost. I'm going to say this selfishly. Like, I'd like to do every track twice because, for me personally, it gives me a little more time to, memorize my braking markers and try to get a little bit better. Consistency. I don't see anybody else in here. What did you see a pop-up or what?
It's in the game lobby, not the Discord chat.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They're not showing up on here because this is the exit of that race, right? Is that why they're not showing up?
Right.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, Wreckfest is the same way. I reference that game a lot because I play that game a lot.
What in the world? He just joined. Why would he already leave? I saw a pop-up for somebody to join, that somebody joined, and by the time the race ended, he was already gone.
I'm just starting to find my braking markers properly on this layout. The short layout's not that difficult. All right, you have a much better start this time than you did last race. Yeah, there's more speed to be had in that corner right there. I'm braking too early for that corner. I really like the sweeping right-hander. If you hit it just right, it puts you in a bit of a four-wheel slide. Oh, saved it, saved it, saved it. Oh man, that was close to disaster. I don't know what marker is going into this corner. I ain't figured it out yet. At the end of that long straightaway. Oh, better. That was nice. Okay, I say I'm getting better at this track. I'm not sure that's true. I learned more about the track, but I haven't been able to translate that into better lap times. Let's say it that way.
Wonder why I've been silent for the last minute or two. A train went by, and this time I was able to mute it in time.
I'll be right back. All right, where are we going now?
Let me find out.
Yeah, we'll get more people. I think we just got to be patient with the process. Rome wasn't built in a day, as they say. Let me see. I'm gonna. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? No, settings. Assist. I'm gonna turn off traction control on this car and see how I feel about that. I might have made a big mistake, but we're gonna give it a whirl. I really like this track, but it's the back half of it is challenging. There's those sweeping S corners up the hill. You can it can go south really fast. Trying to tread lightly here.
This track looks really good in the new Forza with HDR, but I prefer driving here in Forza 1 or 2 way more than that game.
Get around. Yeah, this sweeping right-hander is deadly.
Yeah, it gives me trouble even in my best cars.
Well, because the car is completely unloaded when you hit the top of that, and that's when you need all the traction.
When you get Forza 2, go to the R2 leaderboards and look at the replays for my time.
This track?
Yes. I'm the fastest Corvette on that track. Golden Ramey just joined the lobby.
Was he one of the ones that was in here last night? Wasn't he?
Yeah, the one that can actually keep up with me.
Oh, yeah. So in other words, I'm finishing third. That's all right, man. Somebody's got to be the caboose. I can fill that role. Does he not get on Discord? Because he wasn't on with us last night, right? Or
He gets on Discord. He doesn't get in chats.
oh. That's a shame.
On Discord, he's called Mazda Speed Fanboy.
Oh, okay. Yep, I saw that. I saw him post earlier that he might be on. Man, that last corner is brutal. Oh, and then it hit the wall. That's all right. Woohoo! Somehow it didn't bend it completely. So what's his UMax? What is that? What is that referencing? Do you know?
That probably has to do with his car club. Anybody who has that little bracket thing next to their name is in a car club.
And when you say car club, is there one in particular, or?
There are several. You can even make your own.
Like with like real life car club? Or are you talking about like within Discord community or?
In the game.
Oh, okay. Got you. Let's see. He's driving a C1. We're staying in C class, right?
For now, anyway.
Let's see. I really like this this MR2. It's way down on speed, so you guys are gonna just walk the dog on me, but I really like the car. And then there were three. Uh-oh, somebody picked up their go-to car. I just like how
Yeah, I
this
picked
car.
it when he joined the lobby, but then he got in the C2, so I wonder if this was overkill.
Whoa. I crashed, but I didn't hit anything. This car has really good brakes, so I need to take full advantage of them here. Well, it's a mid-engine, so it brakes good and it corners good. Man, that last corner is scary. And just so I'm clear, the best lap shown up there is of this race, not of the current session that we've been in the whole time. Is that right?
Yeah, it's just this race.
Okay. Just about lost it right there. Who's leading up there?
I am. As I said, once I saw Golden Ramy got in the C2, I noticed that this would be overkill.
Are you in a C1?
Yeah, the Honda CRX.
Oh, okay, I got you. Is that CRX, like, is that tapped out as a C, or can you upgrade it to a B?
You can upgrade it to a B. It's actually the leaderboard car on some tracks in B.
I got you. I mean, do you keep it at
Basically,
C
it's,
for a reason, or?
I have multiples.
Oh, okay. So the same car, you just got different footprints on what upgrades you got, yeah?
Yeah.
I see. I was looking at that one glitch that you outlined about this game where you can, if you use a certain account, you get like 900 million credits or something. Is that right?
Yeah, unfortunately, those profiles can't connect to Insignia.
Oh, that's
Or
like
really, they can't go online at all. So if even on OG Xbox Live, they couldn't go online.
Oh, wow. So it's like offline stuff only.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming, do you think they did that intentionally? Like they banned that from being online so that you could enjoy that whatever, that feature or whatever, but you couldn't beat up on other people with it, by having all the money.
Yeah, I would assume so. I don't know why more games don't take that approach. It seems like anytime somebody tries to mod a currently relevant game, the developer gets on them for it.
Right. I don't think this is what I was driving earlier, but all right, the next time we do Silverstone, we need to do the short version.
This is the short version.
Oh, this one is? Oh, you read my mind. Read my mind.
I should have stayed in the Honda. That Mercedes is gaining on me.
Oh, Oh, and I missed a corner. Blimey. The braking marker does not work in this car.
There's a pit marker.
Okay, at least I made the corner that time. So when we're doing this, we don't earn any credits towards career or anything, right?
Right.
It hurts.
Forza 2 fixed that because if you finish anywhere ahead of last, you do get credits.
Yeah, that's a lot of miles driven to not, get anything out of it on the back end. It is what it is. What you got on the hopper? Tokyo, New York?
Maybe New York short.
Mercedes. Oh, he's changing cars. This is the fastest car I have in C-Class. I don't think, like the MR2 I have in there, I don't think I can do any more upgrades to it. Otherwise, it kicks it to a B-Class. All
And
right.
went right back to the Mercedes.
Man, this is where I want to draft.
This is where I don't want draft. I can't hold him.
Your names are in the way. I can't see the braking marker.
Maybe I should have gotten in the Honda.
What are you into, Talon?
Yeah. I didn't want to curb stop everybody.
Look at my Mitsubishi holding its own. Except for the part where I hit the wall. Other than that,
This is what I get for taking an autocross car to a track that's basically 2 drag strips with a little bit of turns in the middle.
oh, go, go, go! Oh, it's just 3 laps. Okay, I was thinking this is the last lap. I would have got you if this was the last lap. Let's see what happens here.
This is the last lap.
Well, I mean, I thought we had one more lap to go. Hey, everybody, just take a moment, just soak it in. I want to race. Let's just enjoy the moment. It might be a couple years before it happens again. You can teach an old dog new tricks every now and then. Well, actually, this is not that hard of a track, to be fair. Yeah, so we should ask in the Discord later tomorrow or something about, for those that are interested in Forza, like we need to do our research and find a day and time that doesn't conflict. Because right now there's just other stuff going on. But that might, oh sorry, you guys waiting for me. But that might be the case every day, I'm not sure. Oh snap. Back to Seattle. Oh, at the wall. Ah. Flesh wound. Oh, I can't see the corner because your names are in the way. No! Oh. Alright, I gotta figure that out. You can disable name tags, right? Or can you change the size or location or something?
Probably a heads-up display setting. It'll change it.
Yeah, because
Of
like
course, I don't know if you can actually.
how are you
I don't
managing
know if you
that?
can actually change. Yeah, I don't know if you can actually change those inside the lobby, but when you're in single player, there should be a setting for that.
Because I couldn't see the upcoming corner because above your car is your ID, and like it's blocking my view. I'm complaining about something
Are
that's
you on chase view or are you on the view where you have the rear view camera?
I'm on chase view.
Yeah, so am I. If you were on the rear view camera, then when you passed me on New York, you would have seen me move out of the way so I could see the line again.
Hmm. Oh my word.
This guy would be nuts if he actually bothered to tune.
Not run into the tractor trailers, please.
And I caught him at the last second. Not even a tenth separated us.
I kept up pretty good considering I tried to knock the wall down these 3 or 4 times. Dun, dun. Oh, Road Atlanta short. This Mitsubishi's got good speed. I'll give it that. What's he driving? A Dodge Neon? I can't see what I'm behind. Looks like a Neon.
I think so. I'll have to see after the race is done.
I'm not being aggressive nearly enough in turn 1 for sure.
In Forza 2, you can get crazy speed in turn 1. Keeping up with him pretty well.
I don't know how. He must have a very underpowered car is all I can say.
Yeah, maybe I should have gotten something slower.
Better, better. Carry more speed through 1 that time.
It's interesting how the 2 layouts of Road Atlanta have completely different skyboxes. In the full layout, the sky's way sunnier.
I might have a shot at him if I don't blow the chicane down here. All right, I want to see if that car is a C1 or a C2 because I don't think there's no way I'm going to beat this guy heads up. If I did, then I'm glad I'm recording it. I'm gonna take a picture of it and put it on my wall.
Get it framed at Hobby Lobby.
There you go.
I'm actually a frame shop manager at a Hobby Lobby.
Oh, nice. I might be looking for a discount code so I can frame my Forza Motorsport accomplishments.
You don't need a discount code. Custom framing is always half off.
Dodge SRT4. It's a C3.
Oh, it's a C3.
See, that explains it. So he's underpowered. His car, so yeah. That's all right. That's fine. I'll take it. Like, all right, where are we headed to?
Alpine Ring.
Yeah, I think you two guys being in C3s and me being in a C1 is like almost feels like a fair fight at this point as far as like skill level is concerned. Uh-oh, he's switching it up. Honda Integra. Let's rock.
What class is that?
He's in a C3. He's in a C3 and I'm in a C1.
You're in an Evo 8, I'm in an Evo 6.
Now the pressure's really on me. to perform. This is not my best track. I was way better at Road Atlanta by a long shot.
I like how the last turn is basically Eau Rouge, but backwards.
Y'all just trying to boost my egos. That's all y'all are doing.
I actually kind of like this car, but it needs weight reduction or something.
Rotate, rotate. It won't rotate.
There it goes. That's what happens when you actually exit the turn at the right gear.
Well, you guys definitely found a faster groove around here. Or
I have
maybe
to remember this Evo 6.
maybe I got slower. Let's find out. No, the first lap is from a standing start, so you can't compare lap 1 and 2. Yeah, so that these cars against each other, like all I have is mainly my advantage is straightaway speed. like that big fat wing you got on that thing.
Yeah. I have 3 CRXs in C class. I'm not even sure which one's the best one for this track.
Are you guys still in C3s?
This is a C1.
Oh, okay, that's why you set sail then. Got it. Well, I'm totally cheating down here on the apron. No one's gonna notice. Except for y'all. And then anybody that watches this video. Man, I cannot see the corner.
Crazy that Forza 1 has 3 race wings that all look better than the one that's been stuck in the series since Forza 5.
Oh no. I like hopping curves, but it unsettles a car quite a bit. Is there any tracks we haven't done?
There's Blue Mountain Raceway in both directions.
Oh, we can do that. I mean, it's a difficult track, but you know, I'm game.
There's also Test Track Infield in both directions. There's the Nürburgring.
Oh, Nürburgring.
There are the,
Yeah, that's a good track. Well, whatever you want
you
to
want
do
to
is
go
fine.
there?
That's fine if you want to.
My mentor and I probably did thousands of laps in the Nürburgring in Forza 2. In the S-Class leaderboards in Forza 2, he's number 6 and number 12 in the world. We'll go 1 lap.
I really need to get some laps in at this track. Oh, is this the whole thing? Oh boy.
Yes.
I love this track, but it's a challenge. Uh-oh. Here comes that little Honda that could. There goes the little Honda that could.
You should see how fast this thing goes without a wing.
This track looks really good. So this is an older. I think this is an older version of the track than I'm remembering. I don't think this is the layout as it is today in current time. I'm almost certain of it actually.
I'm pretty sure they smoothed out some bumps at least.
Well, no, like that layout back there has definitely changed. It looks really good though, man, and it's like fall basically, like the time of year in this, which is great because that's exactly where we are, on the back end of fall anyway. All right, so I haven't died yet. How you guys doing up there? Who's leading?
I am barely. Ooh, he went in the grass.
I took that wide open. That was a little scary. I guess the biggest difference I can tell between this and current track is the current track just seems to be so much more overgrown, like forest-wise. This looks a lot more wide open. get off of there. Alright, so I think this is the uphill section. Aren't 30 mile an hour, that's all she's got.
Bouncing off the rev limiter in the 140s. This thing isn't geared optimally for the Nürburgring.
I think we're gonna have to put a note for people in the Discord about, you know, if you join a lobby, because it, like, I didn't know that, you know, if I join, like, oh, the reason why there's nobody showing up in it, oh no, you get too busy talking, not enough driving. Like, I don't think they realize, like, hey, we're in the middle of a race, because I don't think it says anything to that effect, you know? Does it, or am I wrong?
If you enter the lobby, you'll see an overlay of the track, and oh look, there goes a train.
Right, but I think it'll act like it's an empty lobby, basically. I don't think it tells you exactly what's going on.
No, you'll actually see a map of the track with the drivers moving along it.
Oh, really? Okay, then
Yeah.
never mind. Scratch what I said.
I don't know if you can do this in Forza 1, but in Forza 2, you can actually spectate
Oh, no,
the
no, no,
race.
no, 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 no. Ah. And you guys are just beating the pants off of me, but that's just the way it is. Like, I'm just glad I'm still alive. This is
I still have built enough of a lead that I can hold them off on the start-finish straight.
it's a really fun track to drive. I forgot that they even had this track in this game, to be honest with you. I'm glad you mentioned it. All right, let's see if I can get over 130 on the straightaway this time. I think 130 is all she's got unless I had a draft. Oh, well, never mind. Finish line was too close. So what? Where are we going? Well, just dealer's choice. You decide. Surprise me.
Well, this guy's in the car club.
Yeah, looks like it. Road America. Do you have it limited to C class in the settings, or?
Right now, I do.
Okay.
Let me know if you want to go up
No,
again.
no. I'm good. I'm good. I just didn't know if it was forcing everybody to pick C class or not. This is my comfort zone. These cars are better for me to manage. Wonder if he knows he needs to hit the A button. There we go. Telepathy works. And then there were 4.
I don't think the new guy knows the collisions are off yet. He does now.
I need draft. Turn collision on. Yeah, I'm using the brake pedal in that right-hander. That's a no-no. Not too good through that carousel, but working on it. Oh, he's off. He's off. Got another one off. Oh, I'm gonna get in this. I'll be in second place at the end of the first lap. Oh, I totally blew turn 1. Man, if we can get up to 8 people in here. You said it's 8, maximum 8, or
Yes.
yeah, that'd be cool when that happens. Not if, it's when. Oh no! Carousel. All right, be back while you're loading up the next track. Not a very good start. I don't know. Maybe the later it gets, maybe we'll get more people will jump on. I don't know. Maybe not. That's a wall. Oh.
Yeah, if you're braking later than I am, you know you're too late.
Agree.
My car club, which currently consists of just me, is called the Brake Wizards.
That's one thing I am not. Yeah, I don't know this track really well. I don't have braking markers or nothing. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants.
You're gonna love that uphill left-hander.
Have you ever raced against this other guy that's in here?
No. Yeah, I should have stayed in the Honda. Dang it, another train.
An interesting combination, that uphill left and then right. Yep, that's a wall. Almost forgot that that this thing's saving all the lap times, which is awesome, by the way. But Oh boy, Blue Mountain. So is it? I'm assuming that by default, if you have traction control on, for example, like it's more stable, but it's also slower, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah. I mean, that's usually the way games are.
That was a long train.
Let's dance. Oh, that was not good. Man, this track is fun but tough.
Some of these turns actually remind me of a track from Gran Turismo 3. Can't remember the name of it. What's funny is Gran Turismo 4 also has a New York circuit that's based on many of the same parts of New York as Forza's New York circuit.
Hmm. That was a little sketchy there.
How did I not get a penalty for that? I took all the curb.
Well, I might have missed part of the track back there on the straightaway, but no one, no one was around to see it. That's my story. Better. I just can't figure out this really long sweeping left-hander. That one. I'm gonna try to. Are you guys going wide open through this S?
Very nearly.
Well, I'm going wide open, but I just missed the second half of it. You know. I think it's probably possible, but not with me driving. Well, I didn't do too bad there. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Road Atlanta. I gotta get a battery charger for my phone here. Alright, I need to figure out that left-hander. Who's up front?
I am.
Hmm.
Ooh. Got distracted there for a second. Okay, that was better.
Just barely overcooked it, man. Just barely overcooked it. Yo, Ricardo. How's it going?
A Twitch subscriber.
Viewer. Yes, this is the first Forza Motorsports, and yes, it's online. It's not the original Xbox servers. This is a replacement online service called Insignia, which basically replicates the old Xbox servers. It looks and feels like it, but it's a third party. But works great. Yeah, it's a blast if you got an Xbox. You do not have to mod the Xbox for it. You do have to load some software onto the Xbox, but you can do it with a USB stick. Like, you don't need to jump through any hoops or install any, pieces of hardware. I did it myself in half an hour, so it's pretty easy to do actually. And then
I did it that way too.
Yeah, and then once you have the updated firmware on the console, then you have to create an Xbox account like you did back in the day, like for the first time. And then once you have that account set up, you log in with that account, and it's just like you remember it. You boot up your console, it says logged into Xbox Live, and everything just works naturally. It's a beautiful tool, man. Look up Insignia Xbox on Google, and you'll find their website. They have tutorials and everything on how to get it going. And if you don't find anything, just holler at me in here, and I can shoot you some links and whatnot. Oh, that's a wall. Well, actually, you can play the PlayStation 2 online as well. It's a different animal because PlayStation 2 and how the online service works is different. Xbox Live is a much cleaner system, and it's like a one and done. PS2 requires you to kind of log in per game, but PS2 is very much online. Like, I was online with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 last week, actually. It's just not as intuitive from my experience. But it is online. The PS2 is online, the PSP. But you got to remember, though, it's not all games. For example, EA games on the Xbox aren't supported yet because there's additional hoops they have to figure out to get the online service to work with EA's specific requirements. And not all PlayStation 2 games work, not all PSP games work. So it's not a silver bullet, but for the games that they do support, it's a beautiful thing. Like on the Xbox, I think there's 199 games from the library that are online enabled at this point. And they're still working on adding games to that, but that's where they're at right now.
EA is actually next.
Yeah, I read where they were working on it, and I can only imagine what kind of hoops they're having to jump through. And I know EA knows what they're doing because they've mentioned that EA's asked them to. Or maybe I'm confusing that with Battlefield. Actually, my bad. That's not EA's comments weren't towards Insignia, it was towards Battlefield. New consoles and games. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, right? But you know, that's why these third-party groups like Insignia that are, you know, getting these things online, and they've been really clear. Like Insignia is free of charge, and it's always going to be free of charge. Like it won't cost anybody anything ever to use the Xbox online service now. Like, you know, everybody knows what's going on with Xbox and Xbox Live nowadays, unfortunately, but they've been really clear that no one will pay to use the service for the legacy system like the original Xbox, which is awesome. How can you argue with that? I'm pretty sure that Nathaniel, maybe you know this, but they have donations. You can obviously donate to the cause, but there's no requirements to pay anything to play. Yeah, man, they launched a new console and people just keep buying. They switch to digital, people keep buying. I mean, it's like AI, man. It's a beast that you can't stop or slow down. Unfortunately, you just got to pick your lane and drive through it. I'll be back in 1 second. All right, where are we headed to?
I think in New York Circuit,
Oh, right on.
the full version.
Well, like I said, everybody's got to pick their lane, drive through it, find. That's what's great, like where we're at in here in Insignia. Like you got to find what you like and what you're interested in, and you can be mad for you know, people for doing other things and buying digital and all that jazz, but at the end of the day, just people have to make their own choices. So here we are playing a game that's 20 some years old. Well, at this point, I'm not actually trying to do any tuning or anything. I'm just focusing on just learning the braking markers because I don't have enough experience at these tracks to benefit from a tune. It's more right now for me just getting consistent laps down. I'm going to get there, but some of these tracks I'm just so not good at. I just got to get seat time. So who left, by the way? Nathaniel.
Golden Ramey.
Oh, okay, okay. %, on the front. What do you know what the default sets the brakes to? I actually haven't looked at it. Oh,
What do you
50-50.
mean?
Is so the default brake bias in the cars are set to 50-50? That's what Ricardo's saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Cars will nose first, and you'll be able to swing. Okay. No, that's some good feedback, because one of the things I was mentioning to Nathaniel was I feel like these cars have a bit of oversteer, and it's oversteer that's really hard to get out of, like, once it starts. You know, I have to use the handbrake basically to get the back end to slide. 70, wow, okay. Just about got the wall there. Do you use 70 on every car? Okay, I'll have to try that. I'll pull up. Can you make changes in between these sessions to the car setup? I'm assuming you can, while you're online. I'm sure offline you can, but
You have setups ready to go. You can load them up, but you can't just go into the tuning menu while you're in the
while
lobby.
you're in the
In
lobby.
Forza 2,
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
in Forza 2, you actually can tune while you're in a lobby. It's the only game in the series where you can do that.
I mean, why would you not be able to tune while you're online, right? I guess I'm making a bold assumption that. Sorry, well, I guess yeah. Ricardo can hear what you're saying. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do that. Why would they not have that enabled? I'll check it when we get out of here, but if I can't, then I'll have to. When we get out,
Yeah, in
get off.
Forza 1, I guess it was just a case of they hadn't figured everything out yet, but then after Forza 2, there's no excuse for taking that out.
40, 16. Okay. So 70% front, you said, right? I'm trying to lay off using the handbrake, because yeah, okay, I got you. I'm trying not to use the handbrake. I have a habit of doing that because I play a lot of Project Gotham Racing, and Project Gotham Racing is what's the word? It kind of advocates you to use the handbrake, whereas this one you can do it, but it doesn't seem to be very advantageous. And you don't need a handbrake. Okay, all right. Oh, 30 front, 70 back. Sorry, I got it backwards. Okay. Yeah, that's probably important. I'm sure if I did it backwards, I'd know I screwed it up. The way the car would behave, it would push even more. That's good information, man. I appreciate that. I hadn't really got that far. I just honestly was still focused on being able to drive the car and keep it out of the fence. Do you have Ricardo, do you have an Xbox? I'm assuming you either have or had one. The way you're talking about it, you know exactly this game very well. Oh, okay, fair enough. That counts for sure. Yeah, even this game and Gran Turismo series, I have never dabbled much in the setup department. 1, 2, and 3 on the 360. Okay, I got you. Well, thanks for the follow too, man. Appreciate it. These guys are going to make me better because they keep waxing me every race. So there's only one way to go, and that's up. The Eagle Street Racing team. Oh, nice. Are you driving, race driving now still, or? Very cool. Yeah, I'm based. Yeah, I don't know if even if I have a driving style, man. I don't think I don't feel like I'm qualified to have a driving style, to be honest with you. All right, I'm gonna go with the MR2 here because I used to own an MR2, so I'm a little biased. Nice, nice. That's what Richard Pryor said about George Foreman. He said George Foreman has a unique boxing style. None. So yeah, even none is a driving style, right? All right, here we go. Head down, brand new car, no traction control turned on. I can't change the settings, I think, on the brakes, so we'll have to do that later, unfortunately. Well, it's mid-engine, so it should corner good. That's, oh yeah, that corner's good, all right. A little too good. Didn't need to lift that much, apparently. Nathaniel, what are you driving? I didn't even see you when you went by. Oh, no, 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 no,
Lotus
no, no, no.
Exige.
I almost killed myself right there. Yeah, it feels really light, actually, this car. It feels like there's no weight to it whatsoever. But it hooks the corners, but it's, yeah, it over rotates actually. Yeah, way over rotate. Easy now. Well, I got TCS turned off, so this might be one of those. Whoa, this might be one of those cars that I need to turn the TCS back on.
Yeah, you have D and C class, you can run almost anything without traction control. B is where you have to start doing it with some cars.
Do you have? Are you running TCS, Nathaniel?
Not now, but I do when I take this car to Fujimi Kaido.
Oh man, this thing is so squirrely. Ricardo was spot on. It feels super fast, but it feels like I'm driving a rocket. You know, like very unpredictable. I'm trying to back off a little bit. Problems with the weight transfer. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. mean, I'm getting a little bit better at it, actually. It's still trying to kill me, but I don't mind a car like this. I mean, I like a little bit of sliding around. It doesn't make you very competitive. It's fun. But we're not drifting, Nathaniel. That's not what it's not Forza drift. Oh, get off of there. Get off of there. Yeah, I think oh no, I hit that. Oh no, crash and burn. Crash and burn. I think what you mentioned about the brakes is going to be the biggest change for me. Corner entry is difficult. Like hitting the apex square is my biggest gripe in this game, is trying to figure that out. Oh. Yeah, kind of being more conservative with the drive, right? Like, oh no, you're good, man. You're totally fine. Like I'm pretty humble about it. I know that I'm not good at this thing, so your inputs are super welcome. That's what I would say. You're giving some good advice. Yeah, I prefer all-wheel drive car, like the Subaru right here. Like I feel much safer in those cars. I like this Mazda actually, but this is another car that just roasts the rear tires. I'm gonna keep traction control off. Where are we at, Nathaniel? What track are we on?
Tokyo.
Okay, yeah, I can live without traction control at Tokyo. So what cars were you racing, Ricardo? In real life? And there goes Nathaniel. Oh, touring cars, man. Right? Is that what you're saying? Touring cars? Those things are my favorite. I love touring cars. Get around there. The whole concept of putting ballast in cars to add or take away weight to compensate for finishing positions when they run their sprint races, especially in BTCC, I love that stuff, man. All right, I'm keeping up with this cat in front of me, but might be short-lived. Hunt Civics. Yeah, those cars are like the ones they use in BTCC, man. They just, yeah. Love it, love it. gotta run on him. Gotta run on him. I can't see the corner because his name is in the way, but never mind that. Oh no, he just spun out. Did he spin out? Oh! No, he must not have because he's right there. Sorry if I don't answer you right away. I don't want to crash. All V8s, yeah. Like the touring, what do you call it? The supercars in Australia. Those things are ballistic, man. I drove those on iRacing. I was like, yeah, this is not for me. Those cars are so much horsepower. V8 supercars is what I'm thinking of. All right, Nathaniel, you're gonna have to pick a slower car, dude. Oh, can I get him? Oh, I ain't got time. I ain't got time. No, no, no. That's right. Do this pretty hard. All right, I'll try it. I love this Subaru. Wonderful car. My sister had a Subaru saloon, and I liked the car, but I didn't like the clutch in it. The clutch felt really, really heavy. I did not like that at all. Oh, you were driving a B1, Nathaniel. That explains it. I got you. I got you. Oh, Mazda Raceway. Now you're talking my language. All right, I'll give that a whirl. Yeah, it's so easy to follow the guy in front of you instead of looking beyond the car in front of you. Even here, they're ghosts. But actually, my biggest gripe now is that the names of the drivers are hovering over the cars, so it's blocking the view of the track in front of you. It's like I can't look at him, and I can't look over him because his name is over top of the car. I don't know. I got to see if there's a change. Look more into settings to fix that. Right, right. I got you, Ricardo. All right, Nathaniel, you downgraded to a B3. You're trying to make it a somewhat entertaining race. Because he has more stress by winning the race. Yeah, for sure. Some of these tracks I just know naturally better than others. I know this track fairly well. Doesn't mean I'm any good at it, but... Ooh, that's a nice color on his car. Was that like a gold color or bronze? It was like bronze. He got a good start there. Good lord. That Camaro just took off. little bit of oversteer there. You guys got just so much straightaway speed. You just walk the dog on me down the straightaway. Well, I'm not unhappy with that. That last lap was a pretty good lap for me. I'd much rather do this with a wheel and pedals. Like, someone in the chat on the Discord was mentioning about using a wheel and pedal. I don't have one for the Xbox. I'm super interested in Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate that. It was getting better anyway, for sure. But like, I don't know if you guys have ever played Test Drive Le Mans on the Dreamcast. That game is probably my favorite racing game. And I have a steering wheel and pedals that I use with the Dreamcast, and it is a blast. Like, I can't play Test Drive Le Mans with the controller. I can, but I can't get anywhere. It's a train wreck every time. But with the wheel and pedals, it's a really, really good experience. What is this? Let me take out the trash. Sorry. Take out the trash. Alpine. Yeah, this one's probably somewhere in between, actually. Well, this is a really fast-paced track, actually. It's probably not best suited for all-wheel drive. But we're gonna try it anyway. What are you driving, Nathaniel?
On the NSXR.
Ooh.
Or NSX, can't remember which one it is. It's the 1992 version.
My poor Subaru just doesn't have the acceleration.
The 22B.
Yeah, I think in the next race I'm gonna have to swap cars just for the sake of speed. Like this car just does not have enough raw speed. Never mind my driving. Missed that apex. Are you leading, Nathaniel?
No.
Oh, really? Speed do the wait with differentials. Okay, okay, got you. Well, that's exactly what's going on here. I just feel like this car's like somebody took a cylinder out of it or something. Better, better.
I almost reeled him in, but not quite.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change cars when we get out of here. What are we in right now? C or B? We're in B, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's way better. Nathaniel's like a, I'm gonna start calling him the godfather of Forza. I mean, so Nathaniel, if you go head to head with that cat that was in here earlier, like at the end of the day, which one do you think you're better than him, or he's better than you, or you guys are on equal planes?
This guy's actually pretty good.
That other guy you're talking about?
Curious how the one with us now, or are you talking about Golden Ramey?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He and I are pretty close to equal.
Okay. Okay. That's what I was thinking too.
Like I said before, if he ever bothered to tune, we'd dominate the leaderboards everywhere.
Ricardo, you need to get an Xbox hooked up and get on here and race with us, man. That's what we're looking for is more drivers. But that was at the bottom end of the poll, and that MR2's, well, let's see. I wonder if what track are we going to, Nathaniel?
Silverstone.
I wonder what happens with this with traction control on. I mean, this car's got plenty of speed. So it might be. I hear you, man. Nathaniel, did you say something about you guys were playing on here? How many points did you guys rack up in one single session? Like
I
four
have to look at the
digits?
photo again, but I think we were up to over 600.
Oh, well, you're right there now, actually. Oh boy, this is one of my not so great tracks, but that's all right. It's another opportunity to practice.
Yeah, we both got over 600. I was at 684. He was at 612.
Man, look at that thing go. Good Lord. I forget how much this car rotates. You like hit the joystick and it goes immediately. Goal for this race is to not die. Yeah, it was probably not a good choice, but we're gonna make the most of it, I would say. Believe it or not, Ricardo, I actually have won one of these races today, and yes, I'm recording it, so I have proof. But I think that was a flash in the pan. See, yeah, this sweeping left-hander gets me every time because I think it's this left-hander, but it's not. Car sounds good, feels good, but I'm not the right guy to drive it. I had a Mark II MR2, a 1986. I love that car, but it was a money pit, big time. Yeah, I had to get rid of it. It was just, I just put so much money into it. It was almost embarrassing. I mean, I was doing upgrades. It's not like it was repairs, but it just, I had to walk away from it. Every time I see one, though, I get a little heavy-hearted, you know? Like, oh, I'd like to have another one. But I know better than to do that again. This left-hander is killing me, man. I cannot get that right. Well, I had that MR2, and it was a money pit, so I sold it. And funny enough, I went and bought a Mazda Miata, um, which was different because I didn't do anything to that car, just drove it. So that car wasn't a money pit. It was a fun car, but I still preferred the MR2 over the Miata. I wouldn't mind getting like a newer model, but I had like a 94 Mazda Miata, so it was pretty rough. But it was a fun little car. All right, so when we load the next track up, Ricardo, you're going to tell me what car I'm supposed to pick here. Give me your expert input. New York. So this is a high-speed track. Got really sharp corners, but it's not. It doesn't matter how good you corner in this race. You got to have speed. So. I don't know if all these are, I think all these cars are rear wheel drive, right? If I was picking, I would go with the Porsche just because I like Porsche. Any suggestions? Anything but the Corvette. I do not like the Corvette.
That hurt.
Huh?
I said that hurt.
Sorry. SLR, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, these are all locked. I can't look at any of those. Oh, okay. I'm glad you said that because I really like the Merc. I like the Merc in real life, and in this game I like it. I like it in Project Gotham Racing. It's a good car. What are you driving, Nathaniel?
Corvette Z06.
Oh, okay, that's why
I
you
was going to
said.
do the Lingenfelter, but then the other guy pulled out the Chrysler.
Do you have traction control on in your car? Oh my word, look at you guys.
Yes.
Well, it was nice getting to see your cars because I think that's the last of it. That's all right. I'm in my own race here. I'm in my own race not to smash the wall. Oh, that did not work. Oh, look at my poor car. That did not work. I thought I braked actually early for that corner, but I'm just not used to racing this class. I just don't appreciate the speed. Yeah, flying into the wall, that's exactly what happened. Oh no. Sorry, my bad. I was looking at the chat. Now my car's really beat up. Don't you have damage on cosmetic, Nathaniel?
Yes.
You're a saint. Is all I can tell you. Because right now, if you didn't have it, I think my race would already be over. I can't get a handle on this Merc. He's all over the place. Brake at 100? Okay. Well, see this, the turn one, which is not the end of this straight with the other one, I was braking before the fourth braking marker, and it wasn't enough. It still sent me into the fence. Same thing there. I was at technically like 4, not even braking marker 4, like braking marker 5. Who's leading the race up there, by the way?
I am.
Okay. Not me.
The other guy must have tapped a wall or something because he was right behind me, and then he all of a sudden wasn't.
All right, I've got to hit the brakes way, way, way early here. Still not early enough. No, 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 no. Oh, my word. Okay, going into turn 1, where are you braking at, Nathaniel? Because I'm technically at braking marker like 6, which doesn't even exist because there's only 4 on the board, and still not soon enough.
I actually used the suggested line.
You use suggested line, really?
Yes.
Interesting. Does it change color on the track to tell you like where to start braking and everything?
Yes, it turns red.
Uh,
I actually brake just before it turns red.
Okay, I did not know that. I am not using suggested line. I don't want to use it. Would rather suffer through smashing the wall down and learn it the hard way. I just think they're missing a couple of braking markers. That's all I'm saying. Well, actually, it probably, if I was using the racing line, preferred line, whatever it's called, I'm sure I would not be smashing walls down. Be fair, you know?
And when there are hundreds of cars in the game with different classes and they all have different braking points, it's a
Right,
lot to
right.
memorize.
Yeah, that's what impresses me about some of the guys I watch that do sim racing, like especially at the Nürburgring. Like they'll run like 10 different cars in the Nürburgring and they'll do it efficiently, and I'm like, now that is impressive. Like running one car there efficiently is impressive. Like being able to know the different braking markers for different speed cars. That's like what they refer to as alien level.
I think that's about it for me.
All right, man. Well, hey, are you thinking to set up a like an event for like next weekend, or are you gonna put something in the Discord to ask everybody what their opinion is, or what's your logic?
Maybe.
All right.
I was actually thinking of setting up one for tomorrow, but I think it might be too short notice.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if we can just kind of chat with the guys in there, and wonder if Saturday night, if there's other events going on. It sounds like sometimes there are, and figure out what day and time slot works best for everyone. I'm gonna, when all players are ready, press A to launch without. Oh, I see. But anyway, whatever you want to do, man. I'll keep tabs on Discord, and you know what I'm saying. We'll go from there.
Okay.
Thanks for kicking my butt 2 days in a row, man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, have a good one, bro.
You too.
I'm gonna race one more with him, I think, and then I'll switch to career mode. Oh, he's ready now. I can launch. I got to get used to being behind the driver's seat. Oh man, 6:30 a.m. Where do you live at? You gotta be on the other side of the pond. Germany. Yeah, it's pretty early, dude. Or late, however you want to look at it. No, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for hanging around. You gave some really good advice, so I really thank you for that. I'm definitely gonna take you up on a lot of it. I'm gonna start messing with the. I did not want to knock the wall down again. Sorry, I had to focus there for a second. Good. I'm definitely gonna start messing with the brake bias on some of these cars and see, going to that 70/30 and see what it does. So. Yeah, no, it definitely helped, man. I really appreciate that. Don't worry, if you're ever back online, holler at me because I'll be back on here again. We're gonna do our best to. No, missed the corner. To start, having a Forza event like I don't know once every 2 weeks or something. So, but no, your input was greatly appreciated. Take all I can get. But yeah, get you some rest, man. I don't know hopefully you don't have any big plans for Sunday because. 2.1 seconds. Not enough. Let's not die. Let's not die. All right, I didn't die that time. Progress. Not pointing in the corner. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I got you on that. Otherwise, you'll lose grip. Yeah. I think that's also isn't that where the brake bias comes into play too, right? If you start turning the wheel and you hit the brakes, then the car's gonna, do wonky things with you if the weight shifts in the wrong direction. So yeah, you're spot on with that. I need to practice that more, braking in a straight line. Yeah. More good advice, man. You come back anytime and just keep it coming because, like I want to keep playing this enough to get better at it, to get competitive at it for sure. I'd rather use a wheel and pedals, but don't speed in there. You mean like don't don't carry too much corner speed. Is that what you're saying? Always on your way out, meaning after falling past the middle corner. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's too easy to, you know, just try to take the corner faster and faster and faster, and it never works. Yeah. No, you're right, because I think that's how I end up in these drifts, because I'm in the middle of the corner and I'm already trying to accelerate out of it, so I just start sliding. I think you talking about braking in a straight line is the biggest one. All right, I'm out of this lobby. Yeah. Which car am I in, actually? Okay. That's not the car I want to be in. I think my favorite car out of this whole group corners like this, brake on the straight line to the middle of the corner and certain speed. I think my thing is carrying the right speed through the corner. I think that's where I'm struggling, is braking and then, you know, going towards the apex, but it's either carrying too much speed going towards the apex or not enough speed going to the apex, and then I'm trying to compensate, right? You either hit the brakes again to slow down more, or you hit the gas to speed up more, because you're gonna cut the corner too sharp because you slow down too much. That's my biggest struggle, is just slowing down and getting that right speed. Yeah. I didn't even know I had this car. I must have won this car somewhere. I really like this Mercedes, though. I really do. Oh, these are all A1 cars, though. Which one? So I've got this Integra. I think it's the only Honda I have, actually. Wait a minute. No, it's not. It's the Prelude. Oh, no, this is Integra. I don't even think I've ever even driven this car. Alright, let me, alright, I'll get in this one. And then I want to try to, I want to try to see about changing the brake bias. Okay, so let's see. I need to go to pressures. No. What? Where the hell's brake bias? Yeah, but I don't see amber caster. Okay. But there's actually not brake bias in here anywhere, which is surprising. Well, what would you do with the roll bar then? Roll bars at 70%. So you're saying 70, like 70 rear and 30 front? Roll bars at 70%. Oh, 70% front and rear. Okay. I don't know what 70%, both stiff. Okay. Oh my word, is there? Okay, there we go. There's a faster way. I don't know what 70% is, but it's somewhere around there. At the 3/4 mark. How's that look? Wait. Let's see. Save. I don't know what else is in here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm sorry. So I just had to keep pushing R. I thought it was only 4 menus. So no, it's anti-roll. Okay, then here's springs. And then dampening. Arrow. Here we go. Okay. So we want to go rear. There you go, man. That's 30 front, 70 back, right? And let's see. You said springs, same as the roll bars. Okay. Is that thing even moving? Okay. This is not very intuitive. Brake pressure, make it a bit higher, like 25. Okay. Bear with me here. The controls for changing these are not very good. If I use an analog stick, it flies off the screen. If I use a digital, it moves at snail's pace. Oh, okay, I can just barely move it like that. Okay. Operator error. Okay, we got that. What did she say? Brake pressure, braking. E-brake, pressure and balance. So 25. Okay, so total brake pressure set to 100. You said set it higher, like 25%. We're already at 100%. $125. Okay. Oh my word, this is not fun. $125. Okay. 130. Okay. What do you say? Ride height goes 75%. Where is ride height? Is that under arrow? No. Differential. Okay, here it is. Ride height. 75. So it's 6.2 inches. So what were you saying about ride height? What is the minimum? 5.1 to 7.4. Let me see if the rear is the same. Yeah, it's the same on both. So all the way down, basically, you're saying. 5.5. Okay. All right. Okay, so roll bar is good, springs good. Anything else? Arrow. Okay. Oh, you know what? Wait, this car does have a wing. So, but I can't change anything in here. Like it's like there's no adjustability in the arrow on this car, apparently, because there's no slider. Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. Don't let me keep you up, by the way, man. If you need to go, like you're welcome to hang around. I just, it's like, damn, it's like 7 a.m. over there, or 6:45. D cell 50%. Okay. There we go. Let me see what else. Damping. Okay, and are you talking about bump or rebound? I'm assuming you're talking about bump, front and rear, the 60. What about the rebound? What's those up there now? 11.4. Oh, look at 50. Okay. Pretty sure that's 50. Or close to it anyway. Yep. Okay. Let's see. I think we've touched everything except. All right. Let me save it first of all. Yep. All right. Let's see. I'm just gonna call this version 1. All right, where can I test drive it at? What kind of track do you recommend to go on? Let me go on Road Atlanta because that's a track like I feel comfortable, super comfortable in, and I'll know right away, like, you know, how much different it feels. All right, no pressure, right? Like I'm not supposed to fly off the track. I'm supposed to do really good here. So everybody, buckle up. I think it's sitting on the ground. I know that. What I will say is it feels very planted. I guess it's because of that. It feels like it just feels stiff. I guess is maybe the word I should use, which is not a bad thing, by the way. But it feels very controllable. I guess maybe probably more like a race car would feel rather than a street car trying to pretend to be a race car, right? With really soft springs and you know, like a comfortable ride. This is definitely not a comfortable ride anymore. This is like race level ride. Yeah, feels good though, man. I like it. I even have my own real life car lowered with oh no, don't go off the track, with lowering springs, and it's a stiff ride. So yeah, I actually prefer it that way, even on a daily basis. It's very responsive, feels very planted. Braking is excellent. Like I braked at the normal spot there at the sign, and I still had runway left actually, so I can brake later than I would normally before. How do I say this? Like the amount of steering input you give feels more natural. Oh, that was my fault. That wasn't the car's fault. Um, like it feels more natural. It flows better through the corner, right? It's like I don't feel like I'm fighting the car as much to get it to flow through the corner properly. I don't know how to describe it very well. I know what I feel, but yeah, it feels like even if I overshoot the corner, I still got a chance at making it. Like a car is very predictable is the word to use. I'll take my penalty there, thank you. Feels good, man. Feels damn good. So do you think like that setup by design, like you can apply it to most of these cars, or what? Because this is what is this, a front wheel drive car, right? So would you do that for cars that fit this bill, or if it was a different like style car, like a rear wheel drive car, would anything in your setup be different? Super predictable, man. Super predictable. Almost missed that corner, but that was again driver error. Okay, got you. Oh, that was my mistake. I got the right rear on the in the grass. Like you said, like brake in a straight line. Pretty damn important. Also be on the track when you brake. That's also important. I can brake just a smidge later there, but I mean to be fair, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Hard and fast. Like it, you can push the car without like paying a huge penalty. That corner right there, I need to work on. Of course, then once you get more confident, you get more aggressive and you make mistakes, but down, yeah. I know I can go at just a tick faster through turn one. Feels very good. I ain't gonna lie. Feels like a race car. You know, versus before you were driving a street car. Oh man, I was probably working on another best lap there, but I boshed up that last corner. I think I can probably get a 104.5. can I get my arms wrapped around that right-hander right there? Yeah, now I'm just, all right, I gotta get out of here now because I've spent too many laps and getting lazy. Let's see, what does it say I ran? A 104.7 is my best lap. Yeah, I'll have to pull that up and load it into a different car. I'll have to try it in several cars actually to see how they. What I'll have to do is drive the car as it is, feel it out, and then go in and make those changes, and then, you know, see how it improves it. Because I actually hadn't driven this car for a while, so I can't remember precisely what it felt like, but no doubt about it, like that felt really good. I like it being super planted to the ground, like, you know, the low ride height, etc. I don't know. I mean, I know you. I think you have to go into your garage and change them, because he was saying if you're in race setup or like in a online lobby, I don't think you can change the setup. I think you have to have it before you go online. I think. I'm not 100% sure about that. So we know now anyway. That one's ready to go. We'll have to double check that though. I mean, we're gonna probably be on next weekend anyway, so I'll get an opportunity to try out some of this stuff more. So I think I'm going to retire for now, though. We've been on here for a while. Ricardo, I appreciate all your help, man. Like, I'm glad this is saved now, and I'm going to take a picture of it in case my Xbox crashes. So I'll have it in my back pocket for to start making some changes to some of these other cars. So yeah, it'd be great if you guys your hands on an Xbox and could get on here with us, man. That would be awesome. I don't even have that many cars yet. I mean, I have a lot of cars, but I don't have a lot of stellar cars, I would say. So all right, so you haven't been to bed yet? Is that what you were saying? Like it's like 7 a.m. over there? Is that right? Or you just got up at the crack of dawn? Which one is it? Hope it's the latter. Oh man, yeah, go get some rest, dude. That's what I'm about to do also. So I appreciate you jumping on tonight, man. I really do. And thanks for the follow, and hopefully I'll see you on here again. You can, I'll tell you in the future, the one I would love to get your input on is Test Drive Le Mans on the Dreamcast. Like the settings, there's not as much setup to work on that game, but I'm gonna also think about what you did to this car in here and try to use it in that game as well. So yeah, super valuable help, man. I appreciate it. All right, yeah, have a good one, man. Well, hopefully we'll catch you later, okay?